Friday evening, the Cuban people bid farewell to the victims of the tragic accident at the Saratoga Hotel. In Havana, a representation of the people of the capital and the highest government authorities arrived at the fraternity park in solidarity with the families of those who died as a result of the explosion. Lisandra Andres tells us about it.
1 week after the explosion at the Saratoga Hotel, solemnity and tribute marked the vigil for those who died in the accident. In front of the building, the faces of the 46 fatal victims of the blast that brought mourning to all of Cuba.
Very tough days, days of reassurance, days of unity, days of much compassion, days in which the people came, asked questions, supported. This was not only the firefighters, not the Red Cross, not the builders, it was the people of Cuba.
Many gathered at the fraternity park. Some are crying, others are waiting in line to say goodbye, others are dressed in uniform. Almost everyone has a story to tell about the hard days lived after May 6 in Havana.
From the first day, the rescuers themselves said that the first responders were the young people, the people who passed by this place. From that first moment, many were the people who helped to save the first lives, and later a mass of young specialists in these rescue tasks arrived at the place.
These days of work were very hard, because besides the works of lifting the debris and so on, it was very hard even though we knew what we were looking for. It was very hard to find a lifeless person under the rubble.
Shortly after 9 p.m., Cuban President Miguel Díaz-Canel Bermúdez and other members of the government arrived. There are flowers, candles, and grief. Silence takes over the space. It is time for shared mourning, for accompanying loved ones who grieve for their dead.
We put a lot of effort in its conservation, in every corner of the hotel, in its remodeling, in maintaining its condition, always tall, upright, but the hardest thing is the human lives, the workers.
There was no lack of spontaneous tribute from people either. Those who come to the park for the first time since May 6 are shocked by the disaster. Children, mothers, fathers, siblings, grandparents, family, friends or acquaintances shared the pain.
First, we were here as rescuers, pulling out the people, all those who were under the rubble. And now we're here as Cubans, as human beings, accompanying the families and friends of all the deceased or victims.
Many claim that the whole island is crying, that on this day all Cubans open their hearts to let the light in.
Lisandra Andres, TeleSUR, La Habana, Cuba.